name is Fabio Moraes. I'm a businessman in Brazil, work for industrial conglomerate, and I've been involved in this industrial conglomerate since 30 years ago. I flew a lot of planes during my entire aviation career, I could say. So from the P-18 to the 210 to the Beechcraft A36, the Embraer 120, some helicopters as well, so I have also a helicopter rating. And then as the company has those jets, so from the Cessna Citation, the first one, then to the Citation 650, and to nowadays we are operating a Hawker, Beech Hawker 800, and also Cessna XL. 3 years ago, a cousin of mine who is also a pilot, a good pilot, and also addicted to piloting many kind of planes, he was searching for a better he was searching for a plane for him to fly with his family. And at that time I was very close to buy a VLJ. And then we start discussing possibilities, and he said, no, I made my mind and I'm gonna take the Pilatus because I have plenty of space, I have a good range, it's so easy to operate, it's a very friendly plane, so I'm gonna take it. And then when he got his Pilatus, I made a flight with it. I went to see a VLJ at the same place, so I said, well, let's go to that city to see a VLJ, and I went with his Pilatus. And during the flight I said, well, that's something really that I was not expecting, such a performance and such a nice way of handling this plane. And this really changed my mind. At the time I had my first experience in the Pilatus, I found really the best solution or the best answers to my requests. Having, for example, a huge range, it's a must for a pilot. You know, I'm not a professional pilot, I am a private pilot, so I don't want to worry about on the weekends when I am traveling with my kids, with my family inside, or friends in my plane. I don't have really to be stressed on range, how much fuel I need, how much fuel it's left in some missions and so on. And also I don't want to be worried about runways. If the runway is a paved one, if it's short, if it's long, if it's wet or dry. I have 2 kids, and you know, they love to bring a lot of stuff into the plane. And so this is also a very important characteristic for me, having a lot of space, having the ability to carry 8 passengers with me comfortably, and with a lot of stuff. I use my PC not only for pleasure on the weekends when I travel with my family to so many places around the country, but also during the week. I use my PC for work, and so some of our operations are in remote places in which we have plans, and in which I cannot go with the jet. For example, in the wetlands of Brazil, in the west part of Brazil, we have some very tricky runways there. I think it's very important that you have a very friendly plane to fly. You know, it's something that keeps your mind very relaxed by having a plane in which you don't have to worry a lot about its flight characteristics. Recently I was in the Caribbean and with a friend which owns Cirrus, and I took him for a flight, and I said, "No, you can do it because it's so easy." And he was really very well impressed because it's so easy to fly. The systems and the electronics on board, it's a state of the art. This plane gives you a lot of agility, and you can be so flexible in operating in so many different places at the same time, which makes really a very good balance for me. Well, I think that nowadays we have to be also cautious on fuel prices, because this is something that is going to rule the future of aviation. Prices are going up, and it doesn't make sense not to have a very efficient plane in your hands. In the case of the Pilatus, it was so easy to convince friends and some business partners to jump into the Pilatus, because you can try to find another plane in which I can put 10 on board, climbing to 30,000 feet and burning around 300 pounds of fuel as soon as they fly the plane. It's so easy to convince them really to buy the plane. Some people ask me, why didn't you buy a multi-engine plane instead of a single-engine plane? And for me, it's a very easy answer. You just see the statistics. You can compare numbers. Well, if you want to see the reason I bought the Pilatus, I can show you 3 reasons, and here they are.